Hi, my name is Leandra Rodriguez, and today I'm going to apply a communication concept to a real life experience. The concepts I'm focusing on is interpretive approach, also known as qualitative communication. This approach focuses on understanding how people create meaning through their experiences. It suggests that communication is subjective and socially constructed, meaning people interpret messages differently based on their own perspectives. A real life example of this in my life is working for HEB as a curbside personal shopper. I interact with customers every day, and I've noticed that communication can be interpreted very differently depending on tone, wording, and the situation. For example, there have been times where I thought I was being super clear and helpful, but the customer may have interpreted my response as rude or dismissive. Even something simple like how I explain substitutions or delays can be taken differently depending on the customer's expectations or mood. Now that I've described that experience, I can apply the interpretive approach. This situation shows that communication is not just about what's said, it's about how it is interpreted by the receiver. Each customer brings their own emotions, past experiences, and expectation, which shapes how they understand the interaction. This reflects the idea that meaning is created through interactions, not just delivered by the speaker. From this experience, I've learned that communication requires more than just clear wording. It also requires awareness of how others might interpret a message. Emotions play a major role in communication, and misunderstandings can happen even when the intention was positive. This supports the idea that communication is constructed through individual perspectives, not just the message itself. The concept can be applied in other areas of my life, such as relationships, school, and future careers in communication or marketing. Understanding people interpret messages differently can help me communicate more effectively and be more mindful of how I express myself. In conclusion, the interpretive approach shows that communication is not just about sending messages, but about how those messages are understood. This perspective helps create more empathetic and effective communication in everyday life. Meaning is created, not just delivered. Thank you.